Hello, and welcome to another trade recap of mine with some live trades. So today I traded AMC, Tesla, and Facebook. Now, AMC I took off the open, and I was going for high of day break, and I was going for previous day high break because we were close to those levels. The daily chart looked really good, which I will show you real quick here. So, we opened up here and, we were close to prior day's high, which is a significant level. Around 60 is just really significant for AMC. I thought we had a really good chance of pushing it. So I got in. Now, my head wasn't on right because, so at first I got in a contract here anticipating this break, this little flag, and it did immediately started stuffing, so I just got out for like a 30-cent loss. And then this next candle I took it, even though this one didn't break, but I still took it, anticipating it. And so anyways, we get the break, and it's a really nice candle, but I didn't where I messed up is I should have added, 1 to 3 contracts, since we have, a great volume. We have, levels high day, and we have previous day high, and we have a weekly high right here. So this blue line, and yeah, just a significant level. So I should have, taken multiple contracts here, but I just was in with one. So by the time I get up here, and then we get stuffed, I'm I'm barely up like 35, $40, and it's just like, okay, I'm either gonna, because I had conviction that AMC was probably gonna, break above prior day's high, which it did, ended up doing later, as you can see. But so I was like, okay, I'm either gonna get out around break even, excuse me, or this is gonna go. And so, as you can probably tell from my P&L on the YouTube thumbnail, trades didn't really work out too well for me today. I used too much buying power up too quick, and that threw me off. I didn't have a chance to be in these plays when they actually started working. Facebook. So Facebook, I was so in DOS, my trend line was like this. It was like this. And then so when this candle broke, I thought we were gonna get some more downside. I was off by, so I stopped out at high day. I stopped out about right here. After the little bit of slippage, and then 30 cents higher was the top. And got a nice move down. I could have scaled in on pops, but I didn't do that. I just wasn't. That's where I messed up. So that it is what it is. And then I have Tesla, which I played twice to the downside. I was at a bearish bias, based off the daily chart here. That's just solid. We were just sitting up here. It looked like it wanted to go. And I was right about that. I was wrong on my timing, and I didn't have wide enough stops. So, yeah. So, anyways, you can, you get the point on the Tesla trade. I'll show you the live trades right now. So let's get to the first one. First one is AMC. So I get in anticipating, and as you can see, it just stuffs. So I get right out. No harm, no foul, So we'll fast forward here to, okay, in 5 seconds, I'm getting in the next AMC contract. I'm in. 740 is my cost. And it looked really strong. And you can see like the velocity is good. It's just it has power. Bulls are good. Then the Bears kind of come in and they can't push it down. It keeps coming right back up. The Bulls are relentless here, and so that kind of gave me conviction to stay in. I didn't, I don't know. The fact that it wasn't going down was good, and it was sort of forming this little trend line right here. Um, higher lows, lower highs, but this might break. That's what I was thinking. So we're gonna get the break right here. I should have added 2, 3 contracts right here with the stop on the low of the prior candle, 1 minute candle. So see, it goes down, but it goes right back up. So if I would add it right there, it went down, it came right back up, add it again right there. I mean, that's when I just used my buying power up. And I would have been in with more than one contract. Got high day there. Okay, it's some profit taking, but it's gonna push. It's not going down. So where's it gonna go? It's probably gonna go up. Okay, we're getting a nice little move here. We're approaching the previous day high, that yellow line, and the weekly high. And I would be taking some profits there with if I had more than one contract. But I was only up, $40 here, or $60 at the most. And that wasn't, you know, it's not enough. I mean, 60 cents on a contract is not. I guess, because I didn't think to add when the time came, I probably, if I could have, maybe if this wouldn't have stuffed and it would have just kind of like slowly just started looking weak, then I would have added or closed out. But it just stuffed, and then I'm like, okay, I'm up, 30, $35, $25, back and forth. Here I'm like, okay, I'm either gonna get out break even or around there, or this is gonna be a bigger winner. So that was my thinking for at this point in the trade. So so AMC is still holding this sort of trend here. Higher lows. See if we can get another breakout, because I do still feel like AMC, even though it just stuffed really hard on decent volume, I do feel like AMC or didn't excuse me, I did feel like AMC had a decent probability to you know hold over the previous day's high in that weekly level. So I don't know. I'm just kind of yeah. I just couldn't take profits because it was just too. It's just nothing. I mean, I would have been okay. I would have been slightly green on the day. I don't know if that would have changed things because I was never really read enough to have a messed up mental game today. I mean, even though I don't know, maybe it's because I was tired or something. I didn't think to add, and that's really my biggest issue with this trade. Because that really limited my opportunities, in my opinion. Yeah, today's theme. I mean, my timing was definitely some of my timing was good, but my either like on some of my other trades, like my stops were not wide enough, or timing was a little bit off. I was a little bit early to the trade, so I'm out. That's not looking good. We're going down for now, and yeah. So I used up not too much buying power. Oh, another thing, I had less buying power today because I bought like $1,800 worth of shares yesterday, and those haven't funds haven't cleared. They'll clear by tomorrow, so that kind of threw me off too. But okay, here's the next. trade, and this one's on Facebook. So as you can see, I have this trend line here up top, and excuse me, it's I'm looking for a break to the downside. So I'm in one. Now, I got in one. I never even thought throughout this trade, like, oh, maybe I could scale in. Like, if it goes, if it squeezes a little bit higher and then shakes out some bears, then, and it starts coming back down and add, add one or two more times. I didn't even think to do that. And in hindsight, that would have been a great idea. I just thought, okay, if this breaks high of day, I want to look to get out. And but I thought right at this point, I still thought, okay, this has a good chance to go down. Is it going to go down? um, yeah, I don't know. And then I was thinking too. I was like, okay, maybe this pattern just has to just extend a little bit more. I don't know. I was kind of going back and forth in my head, but I just figured if it breaks high day, I'm probably gonna get right out because these contracts aren't that expensive. It was like $400. So I basically just kind of like got 1,000 little cuts today, till I died. So this isn't going down, and it's looking like I might have been wrong on the trade. And right here, it's really looking like I was wrong. And yeah, so I am really getting out. There we go, I'm out. So, and like I showed you in that chart, it's unfortunate. This ended up going down shortly after. I really wish I would have held in longer for this one. So that's where I messed up. Now the next trade is on Tesla, and let's check it out. So we have Tesla on the bottom here. Oh, I just actually missed over some trade. Let's go. Okay, excuse me for that. So I'm gonna play Tesla to the downside here. So I'm in one contract, and it looks good. It looks good to downside. But so I got a 610 put. We're at 611.50. So you know, Tesla, like right at the open, the contracts really move. But sometimes they just really don't move. Like we'll get like 10 green candles and it'll have moved up $6, and it's like a few months ago Tesla, three green candles would have been like $8. So the range has gotten a lot, worse in my opinion. So I was only up like $30 so far on this one at the most, $20 right now, and about break even. Is this gonna be a trap? Tesla loves to trap some bears and squeeze higher. We had VWAP right there. It's just not. It's totally susceptible to get squeezed right here. So break even on the bid right now. Now I'm $10 in the red. It's looking like a little trappy. Like this is gonna be a higher low maybe. because it just wasn't going down. Like if it's gonna, like, I would have liked to, like here it had strength to to the downside, or a lot a lot of weakness, but here it's kind of like, no, we're not going down, so what are we gonna do? Gonna go up, or it's just gonna chop around and eat up, and get all that time decay. So this candle, if this breaks here, I want to look to get out. Out. Yeah. So it ended up squeezing up a lot more before it went down, though. I was definitely right on the direction, just wrong on the timing. So the last trade is right here. Okay, so we have Tesla here. So this is the 34 EMA. And so oh, this is a call. I got a call here. So what I did here was I chased. Um, I played this break of this trend line here, and I got a really late, chase entry. So that's not good. So I'm, 10.06 average. I'm down $46 on the trade. I get out. Like, just to see that again. So the break. So it wasn't too bad of a chase at the time. I thought it was chase, but the room to VWAP wasn't really that much. So that's, I don't know. I guess when I got in, I like was mistaken. I thought I really chased that move. Which in a way I guess it's chasing. I mean, there's multiple green candles here, but I thought that level would have a really nice pop. But VWAP's so close, like it just wasn't doing its thing. And then look what happens here. So it just boom. So after this, there's a fat red candle that goes down, and then it squeezes up one more time really hard, and then it drops down. But yeah, no, it has it just all the bulls right here that were going for that VWAP didn't tap VWAP, and they're just exiting their positions right here, for a loss. So I'm not the only one that got caught in this move, but I definitely should have been more on my game there. So clearly, as you can see, today was not my day. But I live to fight another day, and yeah, just I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you find this beneficial to your trading, and anytime you have questions, feel free to leave a comment, ask any questions, answer all comments. Feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notifications for if you want to see more content like this. Thank you for watching.